Yeah. follow the story. So you guys will die without knowing what they have caused. Of course, what you can do what happens. I thought Manje is no longer with us. You don't know that? So why were you telling me that I was living not Manje? Manje is no longer with us, but then in the Middle East. The Hamas people defended okay, today we want to talk about public speaking and oral skills. When we are born, people make some speeches for us, about us. But as we grow older, we have to prepare ourselves to make some speeches. It can either be at wedding ceremony or at a funeral, at a political podium, in class, like I used when you are asked to make a public presentation, obviously you don't have all that time or all the time in the world. You have to manage your presentation time. So we will be doing these exercises. Each one of us will prepare some speech at some point, and we will present to us so that you can hear their voices. There are people here whose voices I've never heard, and yet they have got very nice voices, but they decide to be quiet. Can I phone you out in class? She called me in the morning. I was driving. And over lunch, I tried to phone her. She was not answering. Now I'm in class, she's phoning me again. That's why we are emphasizing on all these things, right? Because if you students listen to our English lecturer about how to write essays and so on and so forth, and how to cite and things like that, you should have been telling me all this. But because somehow she forgot a few things, then she has to phone me, I'm sorry, how do I quote it? And so on. Alright, so we should remind ourselves of how we go about presenting ourselves. And perhaps the art of public I'm sure you have come across this statement. People's number one public fear or number one fear is public speaking. Number two fear is death. Now that means that to the average person, if you have to go to a funeral, you are better off in a casket than doing the eulogy. Because if you are in a casket, you don't have to speak. But if you are alive, then somehow you have to make some speech. That is what Jerry Seinfeld said in 1993. So this is a quotation. direct quotation from Jerry Century. Public speaking is number one fear. Is that correct? Which one do we fear more? Death or speaking? What should you fear? If you are dead, you are dead. So how can you fear death? Either we fear death because we don't know. That is fear of the unknown. You never know. I don't think when we are yesterday in church and then we are told, well, in heaven, the land of milk and honey, so why should you fear people there? Okay. Now, the fear of public speaking is called the glossophobia. The word comes from the Greek root glossa, which means tongue, and phobia, which means fear. So glossophobia is the fear that people have about public speaking. There are several fears that people have. Fear of public speaking is called the glossophobia. Fear of death, necrophobia. Fear of spiders. Some people fear spiders. Arachnophobia. Fear of darkness. Fear of heights. Fear of people, or fear of social situation, social phobia. Some people do not want to socialize. So they are like that. Fear of flying, fear of open spaces, fear of thunder and lightning, fear of confined places. This is one fear that a lot of us fear. So that is why we hate. Because we don't want to be jailed. Because when you are jailed and then you have got this fear, then it makes your life even more miserable. So, where do we run? We are still writing. So, where do we run in our fear? We have a high fear of public speaking, low fear of public speaking, and so on. So, some people fear public speaking very much. Others it means that you don't have any phobia of public speaking. Your feelings and emotions in front of an audience are normal. And you may have some tensions, but they are not all that great. Maybe at the beginning, but as you progress, you become more confident. Now, usually, you can overcome these kinds of fears by making sure that you have good night rest, or you exercise, some breathing exercise, and perhaps you just tell yourself that you have nothing to worry about. Then you have those who have got some kind of fear, which are the majority of people who feel uncomfortable, and they are nervous, and they have a bit of tension when they face this. But you shouldn't worry, because there have been famous people, or there are famous people who suffer, or who have suffered from glossophobia. For example, this gentleman here, Lincoln. Who was Lincoln? Lincoln is some very, very famous person. Abraham Lincoln. Abraham Lincoln was the president of the United States of America who freed slaves. And because he did that, he paid with his life. Those guys who did not want slaves to be freed in the southern states assassinated him. So he was one of the presidents of the United States who was assassinated. But he was someone who did not, or he feared speaking in public. But he overcame the fear of public speaking. So, what are the physical symptoms of fear? Usually, we have our hearts racing, hands shaking, sweating of the forehead. Sometimes the mouth goes dry, and sometimes you have some cramps in the stomach, and sometimes you even gasp for breath. So all these these are some symptoms. And mind you may take this lightly, but when you will be presenting your papers at some point, you agree with me that there will be an audience there, and you have to tell them that there will be some wheelchair and so on and so forth. It can be a nerve-breaking experience. Now, there are methods that you can use to overcome all these anxieties. First of all, know your audience. That is very, very important. Because if you know your audience, then that element of fear may evaporate. Sometimes fear in your audience might be fear of the unknown. Because your audience may be even more scared than you. That happens sometimes, and it is called the seed fright. Fright. Seed fright is the fear of wasting time listening to a bad speech. In other words, the audience might want you to succeed, or they want you to succeed. They are looking forward to a good speech. So, don't be intimidated. Give them what they want. There was a time when one professor was moving with his driver from one residence to the other, making speeches. And the driver was sitting at the back. Then one time, the driver said, "Son, I've been listening to you making all these speeches. Why can't I make a speech?" So the professor said, "Are you sure?" This was a mathematics professor. So the driver had memorized all the mathematical formulas and so on and so forth. And then they went to a university somewhere far away where both the audience and the authorities did not know it. So the driver went to the podium and started speaking and demonstrating some formulas. Now, a clever student asked a question which the driver had not anticipated, because most of the questions they had memorized how the students were asking and so on. So he knew how to answer. But this one was a bit complicated. You know what the driver said? He said that in the simplest of questions, even my driver at the back can answer that. Now the driver now was the professor, right? So that's how clever one can be. So the clever student even the driver can answer that much, not knowing that well the role that we reversed somehow. So, one important thing about speech making, for public speech making, is that know your audience and then prepare. Have knowledge. You should have the knowledge that the audience wants. Mind you, we say that the audience wants you to succeed. They have devoted for their time to come and listen. So if they are listening to you, they are convinced that you would something tell them. Now, if they are convinced that you would something tell them, they will succeed. And they feel that their timing is working, and they will get something out of it. Now, if they think that they will get something out of it, then you have to prepare. You have to be prepared. And one thing that the audience doesn't know is that you are afraid. So, make sure that you deliver. Now, how do you do that? First of all, much as you have an audience, a big audience, like what we have here, right? You have to treat members of the audience as individuals. In other words, have an individual eye contact with members of the audience. You can either be scanning through the audience and have an eye contact. When you have an eye contact, you know that 2 or 3 individuals are praying. They are not listening. 1, 2, 3. Right? Why? Because you have got contact with the individuals. When the audience is listening to you, obviously they have got questions in their mind. So, the speech that you are presenting should present, or you should present it in such a way that you are answering their silent questions. Use your speech as the answer to an implied question. So, if you think like that, then you will be succeeding in getting the fear of speech from yourself. There are several methods that you can use to drive away stage fear. First of all, you have to visualize that you will be successful, just like a professional. Imagine yourself performing the task successfully. When you are speaking, try to envision yourself speaking a lot of wisdom, so that people in the audience hang on your very words. I don't know whether you have heard of most major one. Every word that he speaks, I hear you. I hear you, major one. And so on and so on. They give you a standing ovation. And sometimes they even rush to carry you on their shoulders. So you can be envisaging yourself like that, right? That you're going to make a great speech. Okay. Let us go on. Seven P's for public speaking. You have driven away the fear, right? So, what should be you focus on? One, pronunciations. When you are making a public speech, pronunciations are very, very important. Because if you mispronounce a word, the public may not be interested in what you are saying. They may be interested much more in your mispronunciation. education, for example. And what do you say? Education. Right? So people, instead of focusing on what you're saying, right, they will be talking about education. Right? Health. Right? These are some of the tricky things that sometimes Peace Corps. Peace Corps. A Peace Corps, the P is silent. The pace at which you are speaking, that is also very important. Some people would be speaking very, very fast. Right? And you don't catch what they are saying. That is the problem also. Pause. When you are speaking, the pace matters. If you are in church, you find that the preacher sometimes is fast, and then you pause. And then when he pauses, it is as if the heaven has come into the church. And then he makes a punch. You shall go to hell. The power of the voice is also very, very important. The passion. Sometimes people speak and speak without passion and so on and so forth. You will be convinced. For example, who has heard a speech by, listened to speeches by Professor Umum? Initially, I was listening to his speeches, but now they are a bit monotonous. So I'm no longer listening. But he speaks with passion about corruption and things like that. So you get moved by the passion. The posture. Sometimes the postures and the gestures are also very, very important.
meine Arbeit für richtig hält, ob du glaubst, dass ich fleißig gewesen bin, dass ich gearbeitet habe, dass ich mich in diesen Jahren für dich eingesetzt habe, dass ich anständig meine Zeit verwendet habe im Dienste meines Volkes. Gehst du jetzt ein Stimme ab? Wenn ja, dann tritt für mich ein, so wie ich für dich eingesetzt habe.
Someone is working the audience. Let's see whether we can find it out.
Your Excellency, the State President of the Republic of Malawi, Dr. Lazarus Makate Chakwera and Madam Monica Chakwera. The Vice President of the Republic of Malawi, Right Honorable Dr. Brown Klaus Chiba and Madam Nell. My Lord the Chief Justice, Your Excellency, President Emeritus, President Dr. Your Excellency, the Right Honorable Umo Kachari. Alipatandayo jepa bwana. Wayamba bwana tijile kwa tumita imapano kwinda. Kwa tusapo, mjile kuti. Daimato pano, manupati kwa kuna poyo, inetari vice president wako. Bwana kile na mkaona jeka bata kile na anga waweza matanga chika. Bwana ndati kama inakalaka mtu. Piambira dili wa mwono sana njote mochiko kama wamandibwele kwate mama sita madakasi amelana zibanga japawada wa chaki mama jijajita denga kuita mama Your Excellency.
So you see, that was a funeral occasion, right? But then, the way Dawusi was presenting himself, right? He drew attention of almost everyone, right? He knew his audience, right? That these were MCP careers and so on and so forth. And therefore, he was trying to connect to that audience.